Right, for more on the TPP and those retail numbers, we're joined by Burt Flickinger, Managing Director at Strategic Resource Group. Burt, nice to see you again.
Good to see you, Michelle.
Burt, let's start off with those retail numbers today, up 0.2%, so practically flat. Given that consumers in the U.S. had the boost from lower gasoline prices, but didn't spend it on retail, is this a big deal? Is this a concern?
It's transitory, Michelle, because yes, lower gas prices, but also in prior years, consumers had income tax refunds, and the government said early on that it didn't have enough workers to process tax refunds. So while the numbers were, as you said, the same today, we're looking for a very strong May through August and a very strong holiday sales period. So people in the Asia Pacific region and across the Americas should expect retail to be particularly strong, especially after we had the worst winter in 23 years in the U.S., also suppressing retail sales these last few months.
But this happened with better weather. So you're blaming the tax refunds not coming through in time for those retail sales numbers. Is this the same thing that happened with Macy's, which missed revenue and earnings?
Same thing that happened to Macy's, as you referenced, fewer tourists, but also as you and your CCTV team reported, in the West Coast dock workers disruption of 2002, that really hurt retail sales significantly because there wasn't enough product to stock on the shelves. And this year's West Coast dock workers disruption was far more devastating in the winter of 2014-15 than in the year 2002. So you'll have better weather, consumers with more money, as you said, from gas, tax refunds, and more products to sell on the shelves. So very favorable conditions going forward.
So you're optimistic about retail sales going forward, Burt. One of the things that was seen as a potential boost to retailers in the long run was this TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which the Senate, derailed today from getting a quick pass-through to the president's desk. Assuming this TPP does eventually actually get passed, how does it benefit retailers?
It benefits retailers significantly in terms of lower cost of goods, which the retailers will give shoppers lower prices, which in turn will stimulate demand. So for anyone in the export business, whether it's Li & Fung or Samsung or textile apparel manufacturers, we're expecting overall retail sales to increase as much as 2 to 3% in some sectors with the passage of the TPP or the Trans-Pacific Partnership.
Now, that is not looking to happen anytime soon, but should it get passed? One of the participating countries is Vietnam, which currently has an 11.5% tariff. Now, we've heard that Nike would benefit significantly. According to analysts, Nike could see gross margins increase by about 4%. Nike has even said that it would move and hire 10,000 workers here in the U.S. Other than Nike, what other type of retailers do you think would really benefit should this TPP get finalized and go through?
Some of the biggest retailers anywhere in the world. So as you referenced, Michelle, Macy's would benefit, Walmart, Target would benefit, Toys R Us, which is struggling a little bit financially, would be a major beneficiary. Party City, the dollar stores, office supply stores like Staples. There's literally every retailer would benefit quite significantly, led by the department stores, the discount stores, and the dollar stores, as well as consumer electronics stores like Best Buy.
Now, is that because their gross margins would increase? They would just have cheaper costs to produce these
cheaper counts on promotions and lowering everyday prices would be that much more compelling for consumers. So as you referenced, consumers are saving up the money from lower gas prices. With lower prices at retail, the savings would be spent more in stores.
Burt, let's quickly talk about NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement between Canada, U.S., and Mexico. That was implemented back in 1994. How has that boosted the situation for retailers?
It boosts the situation tremendously for Walmart in particular, because Warren Buffett, who bought Fruit of the Loom, as well as Sarah Lee Haynes, moved a lot of their production to Mexico, and the NAFTA nations that resulted in lower prices and higher sales. So NAFTA, while there some things that did not work as well overall, NAFTA was a benefit, and the Trans-Pacific Partnership, while there's some issues that have to be worked out with the president's party, overall the Trans-Pacific Partnership can be quite constructive commercially as well.
Okay. As always, thank you for your insight. We're going to have to leave it there. Burt Flickinger, Managing Director at the Strategic Resource Group.